TV. Your will, your choice.
Hi lovely people, welcome once again to the Girls Podium. Akatutiko mwana mwala. As always, I keep telling you this is a free space for us girls to express our views, to address our concerns, to talk about those challenges that we face as girl children, and then find ways of how to go about the challenges we face, to empower ourselves, to motivate ourselves, for us to reach our full potential in all our fields, like work, like education, like marriage, like parenting, and all fields as girl children. So welcome to the podium once again, and today we are discussing friendships, and our topic of discussion, or our question, is what makes a good friend? In other words, what makes you choose somebody to be your friend? What are those good qualities of a good friend? What are the responsibilities of a good friend? Yeah, my name is Christine, together with my co-host
Miriam.K.
Welcome to the podium once again. So hail Miriam.
Hello.
And what makes a good friend?
Well, many things make up a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Only that sometimes we as friends, and we see, are we really good friends to the people that we call friends?
And before we even do continue with our topic, who is a friend? Like, how do you define friend? Because I feel like so many times we do misuse the word friends. Like, you meet somebody on the way, you call them your friend. You meet somebody in the restaurant, you term them a friend. You have not known somebody for so long, you term them a friend. What is even the definition of friend?
Well, to me, a friend is someone that I can really be free with. Someone that I can easily express what makes me happy, what hurts me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I think a friend is, a good friend. Because you cannot be with someone, you cannot call yourself my friend, yet you are not able to tell me that, you know what, Miriam, lelo wanyiziza. Yes,
like we are not open to you.
Yes, you have to be open to your friend. That's what I think.
Friendship is defined in so many ways, like I said. I personally, the person I call a friend is first of all a person who understands me.
Yes.
Because we are all different people. We when we make friends, we meet people when we are grown up.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's two adults meeting and then trying to be in the same space, understanding each other. So to me, it's so much about understanding me and then knowing me and then being free with me also.
Yes,
yeah, that also counts.
We
because
should get to know that I cannot understand you when you're not open to me.
Well, of course, definitely. It comes with the communication where you tell somebody that this is how I feel. This is, you communicate even your needs, your concerns, and everything. Yeah. So continuing with the topic, what makes a good friend? What qualities do you consider before you choose a friend?
Well, to me, my good friend, first of all, sometimes I choose my friends. They always told us that choose wisely. As you're choosing someone that you really think that is capable of being your good friend. I compare spiritual life.
Oh, yes?
Yes. What's your religion?
Oh.
Yes. Okay. I also have some other friends. They are not my something of that kind. But because most times a deen helps us to have some good morals.
And sometimes you find like you have the same values because of the religion or the denomination you're sharing. Yeah.
Though there are some other people not just because we are of the same religion, but then
of course, that's what I was going to say, that sometimes for me personally, life has taught me that friendship is beyond the religion.
Yes.
Friendship is beyond the denomination. Friendship is beyond, sometimes it's beyond family. Friendship is beyond a lot of things, like it goes beyond a lot.
Yes, I mean, friendship is something big, and sometimes more than even our families. Why? They understand us better.
And they are proven to be there.
Yes.
They are so closer than a brother. They are closer than a sister. So sometimes our friends even become, have you had a friend, maybe I personally have a best friend who became a brother. He's like so close to me, understands me, he loves me, he prays for me, he does. By the way, I'm telling you now, what are the qualities of a good friend? That's how I choose my friend. I call him friend because he prays for me. He understands me. He loves me. He cares for me, because it takes us to go to a level where you care about somebody. We should leave the level of friendship when we are still young. You could consider a friend, somebody a friend, just because maybe they shared their eats with you.
Yes.
Remember at school?
Yeah.
Because they shared their shoes with you.
Yes.
Because they maybe talked to good about you, then you
Yes.
consider them to be a friend.
Yeah.
But then as we grow on, you find like there are those good qualities a friend should exhibit, that for you to tell that this is my good friend, and that
Yes.
brings us to the responsibilities
Yes.
of us as a friend. What are you supposed to do? What are those good things to you,
Yes.
for you to do to make somebody feel like you are a good friend?
Yes. Well, when we talk about, you spoke about your best friend praying for you.
Yes.
I think when we come to religion, actually, even if you don't consider religion, but then just know a friend who goes back home in their dark corners, in their special rooms, and they really
And they
kneel
kneel down and bring you
for
before God.
Yes,
That's a
just
good
know that's
friend.
a good friend. That's why sometimes in Amanti, before you choose a friend, tunulira munola benti, really? Yes, you may not fight for me this physical fights or together, but then when you go back, you really spare some time and you talk to God about me.
Shows you're very special
Yes,
to
that
them.
means
They
you're too
want you to
precious.
prosper.
Yes.
You're too precious to them.
Yes.
By the way,
and-
praying for somebody is not something easy.
Yes.
Yeah, so if somebody brings you before God and they pray for you, that is a good friend, a friend you
True.
should keep.
Yes.
Because most of the times we do look at these outside qualities. I've had people who make friends just because they are of the same skin color.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah, they go to the same school. Maybe they work at the same workplace. That explains why you can be working at a certain place and
Yeah.
the person you're working with is not your friend.
Yes.
I mean, you talk to them, you do communicate to them
Yes.
very nicely, but they are not your friend.
Yeah.
Because friendship is another level. For you to say somebody is my friend, that is something so serious. I
True.
also think our values also come in, because sometimes even the attitudes that we
Yes.
exhibit as people, is your attitude friendly? I've had people who say, I don't have friends. Have you had such a friend? Like, not because they don't want the friends. They want the friends, but they don't have friends. Maybe your attitude is not friendly as
Not
a
really,
person. Like,
okay.
you're hard to relate
If
with.
someone really comes to me and tells me that, you know what, Miriam, I have no friend, then I think you don't give people a chance to understand you, and then you don't give in time to understand others. You
Exactly.
get?
Friendship
Yes.
is work. And by the way, we do work on a lot of things. I've realized we work on everything, but we forget to work when it comes to friendship. It is something that you must invest in. There's a saying that goes
Yes.
like, "Omukwano bagufukirira." Even friendship, it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship.
Yes.
Oba y'omwami wo, or some kind of friendship like that. Even when it comes to friendship, have you had the kinds of friends who even would call you once in a while, like once in a month, ngakubira kugamba, Miriam, pola emitwalo 10. Yeah, that's when they call you. Like, there is no other time. They can grab their phone and they're like, Miriam, how are you doing? What's going on? What's
I mean,
happening? It's been longer, sikulaba.
nga
Is
gwe
anything
n'okutuuka
wrong?
ku point ekikutuusa like olugendo lw'oyisemu otuuka ku point ey'okwagala okwewola that mani sigitegeddeeko
Definitely. Like, you don't know what's happening in their life.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. We ought to invest in our friendships. Funako obudde. A good friend is this person who is going to check on you.
Yes.
We forget that. Sometimes, especially when it comes to girls,
Yes.
we only think we want to love people and keep friendships when it is convenient for us. Ninache nkwagalako. Miriam has a car. Ajja kuntwalako ku church. Then you are a close friend.
You call me
Miriam-
on Saturday night.
Exactly, because I
Just
want you
because
to take
tomorrow
me
is
to drop me at
service. Oh.
church. Yeah, Miriam has maybe nice clothes. I want to borrow the clothes,
Yes.
and that's when you call. Like, we want friendships for conveniency,
Yes.
and this is so wrong. I love male friends for a particular reason. Like I said, apart from my hubby, my best friend is a male, and I've kept my friend for 10 years now. Yeah, so I love him. Why? He is different. He's not like he is the friend who will check on you. He knows whatever step I make. Like, he calls you, where are you? What's happening? Go city, say, are you okay? Is home okay? Like, they keep on checking on you.
Yes.
And that shows that the quality of care until muntu akufaako.
Well, to me, I don't know, but my best friend is a girl. I went to the-
Lucky you.
Okay.
I've failed to find a girlfriend who
No.
is so close.
Most people abamu bagamba nnyo nti omwala n'omuwala it's hard to kukwatagana.
No, it's not
but
hard.
then it's not hard once you give yourselves time to understand each other.
And then are they also doing what they're supposed to do?
Yes.
The responsibility that
Yes.
as a friend, you ought to get out, to be there for somebody. Yeah, have you
Yes.
had friendships where let's say some friendships, we outgrow friendships. Let's say you had friends when you were at campus or even in high school, and you are so close. I had those friends with whom we were so close, and then out of campus, and somebody has gone to work abroad. Somebody like for some reasons we outgrow friendships. And by the way, do you think it's okay to outgrow a friend? Like you reach at a certain level and you feel like I can't keep a friend. Do you think it's okay?
In which way? Like you take it to the other level, or
no, sometimes because
you're not in need of friends.
No, not in need. Like you need the friends, but then there's some things that happen, and then we outgrow our friends. Maybe you are pursuing something so serious with your career. Maybe sometimes we outgrow friendships because of marriage. Talk about the girls. You are a group of, let's say, 5 girls, and then 2 get married, 3 get married, and before you know it, I have mother duties, I have a husband to take care of, I have a lot of stuff, and then the things that used to unite us, then you outgrow the friend.
No, my dear, because sometimes, okay, yes, let me say, Roy Hannah, you're married, and I'm not yet married. I will need you some time. Mama said, okay, yes, I might also have some challenges. Maybe I've just got my guy. We are just dating. But then go already. You know the steps to take.
Auntie, sometimes this is what happens, yeah? Like they get married and then their life turns around. You know how life takes a turn? You'll see when you give birth to a child, when you are married. And then,
then like, I think with the single friends, with the friends who are still single,
you push. That's what happens. Like you distance yourself. Because now you could call me and tell me, Christine, we are going to such a place to hang out, and then I'm telling you, no, my daughter is sick, my husband doesn't like this, and then you are like, Christine, call it. And then before you know it, the friendship is dying little by little. And like I said, we water friendships. If you don't water a friendship, it will not grow. If you're the kind of person, make up the time. When I get married, your responsibility your area. Do you check on me, Christine? What's happening?
And the other thing I would request that let us be a friend to people that I wish that girl was my friend. Be
the friend you would want to have, yeah? Be the friend you would wish to have.
Yes. Yes. There are some people and that's bad.
And
that's very bad. That's very bad because friends make us what we are. Most of us are here because of friends.
Exactly.
Some of us are what we are right now because of friends.
And there is no way you're going to be in this world and you don't need people.
Friends, me, Ali, personally, most of my friends, all my close, my inner circle understand me better than my family. That's it.
Because we hang out with them. We spend a lot of time with them. They get to understand us. And by the way, I once read a meme that was like, keep friends who will introduce you in a room full of opportunities. That is also another quality of a good friend. Is your friend edible enough? Do they believe in you enough to introduce you? To bring opportunities, to tell you this is happening, to seize those opportunities. Let's say you are a cake maker. Are your friends able to measure that Miriam makes cake? Miriam sells clothing. They want to market you. They want to grow you. They want to see you expand. That is a character of a good friend. And I mean, friends should grow us. If you live, that's why I mentioned the factor of outgrowing friendships. You can outgrow me. Their friends are outgrew. But then you are at a certain level. Maybe let's say I've realized friends are the kinds you can find, especially in circles where you have a business. Let's say you sell clothes. You have an online shop, and your friend cannot even buy from you. They cannot recommend you anywhere. I am telling you. So that is not a good friend. Our friends should grow us. Our friends should help us. Our friends should be there. Like, they can mention you, they can recommend you, they can give you the opportunity wejja mukwano gwasoka kulowooza kwani. You could be in a circle, and then when an opportunity arises, they think of another person gwakulowoozako after some time. Is that a good friend? Really, indeed, we are still asking ourselves, what are the qualities of a good friend? What makes a good friend? So we are taking a short break, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Girls Podium. Welcome back from the break. You are still watching the Podium, and we are talking friendships. Now, while we are while we were in the break, we were talking about friendships and how to make friendships with either male or the female friends. So, and I believe we can have both male friends and female friends. Miriam here was here telling me about her girlfriend and me about my friend. I wouldn't want to say, is it right to say my boyfriend?
Your boyfriend. Your boyfriend.
Sometimes people find that insulting. When I say my boyfriend, people get it for a different thing.
No, but the dictionary tells us something else.
A friend who is a male is a boyfriend, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, about my boyfriend. So it is right to have a person or a friend, a close person to you, you call a friend, and they are of the opposite sex,
Yes.
right? And how do you find girlfriends? And by the way, why don't you have a boyfriend? Why do you have girlfriends?
Well, first of all, my experience of having a girlfriend
tell us
is
about
the best
that.
experience ever so far. Because I've never tested a boyfriend like my
You haven't
best
had
friend.
one. You're missing out, my dear.
It can't be. I'm very sure you also have some challenges.
No, I don't think I do.
I'm
have.
so sure. No. Because I personally, I have challenges.
What
get-
challenges do you find having girlfriends?
First of all, have you ever heard this that abala twinning ambo?
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So some friends, abawala, like if you have a girlfriend, your best friend who's a girl, siri kwagala kwesa nnyo this girlfriend thing because she like atechivayo bulungi.
Okay.
Yes. But best friends who are girls, yes, we have challenges, but then I find it easy and simple. It eases my life. Ochitegera. Why? Why? My girlfriend, I'm so free.
But I'm free with my female, but with my male friend.
You can't be as free as I am. Why? She's my fellow girl. I'll express whatever thing that pains me.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. My friend, the one I'm talking about, I've told you, like I said, I've kept him for 10 years. We met in high school. He was 14, I was 13. That was around senior one. For the longest time I've kept my friend, he's this person I am free with. I mean, I can tell him what I cannot tell you.
Well,
Yes. He's the person I would run to even when things are wrong at home, when things are not
lying,
going
Rohanna,
well.
you're
I
lying.
am
There's
not lying,
certain
I'm
things
being-
that you
Like
just
what?
need
Tell
a
me.
girlfriend.
Like what?
No, for example, ofunyeyo something kangambe nti ofunya akazimba somewhere that he cannot see.
But I can tell him I have a chizimba. He wants to that chizimba, but he might recommend a
No.
doctor. Yes. Oh my God. So you find it hard. Now that shows me you cannot have your boyfriend, as in your partner, as a best friend because he's a male. Is it right?
No. Now, when it comes to my man, my partner, then I am more free.
He is
I'm
a
more
male.
free. Why?
Now-
Why? He knows everything about me. He knows the inner me. I have no reason of not showing him what pains
No,
me.
I won't show my friend that I have a chizimba somewhere, but I'll tell them, Jonathan, you know what? I have a problem like this. And then he might recommend a doctor. He is very free. I love one thing about male friends. You've talked about the rumors. Temaina lugambo. It is the person you tell something that it ends there. All they want to do is see you prosper. Find ways of solving what is your problem is, addressing your issue.
But what I know, not that all boys tebalina lugambo.
Not all of them, but not
All
the
of
friends
them.
I have.
Yes, only that. Mikwano, even in the girls, waliyo abamu nga era tebalina lugambo.
Nee, that is
Kitegeera.
also true.
Yes, I think ebeera character ya muntu. Yes, someone okubeera n'olugambo.
But then what I want to put as a disclaimer is that you cannot have a male friend. I've had people who say it is so hard for you to have a male friend. Like when I say
Yes.
I've kept my friend for 10 years, most of the people are like, really?
I personally, I find it a
For
bit
10
hard.
years?
Not that I
And
don't
then
have...
nothing is happening. Others even think it can't be because you cross and go to the other side and become intimate with a friend.
Yes, that's the fact.
That hasn't
That's
happened
the
with
fact.
me.
Okay. I think those people who have like a male best friend, mwebana abagamba nti you're my friend with a benefit.
He is a friend without benefit, and I want you to believe that is so very. By the
Rohanna,
way,
you
let's talk about
cannot-
this.
You
Yeah?
cannot prove to me that.
And by the way, talking about friendships, a friend doesn't have to be a stranger. There are people who have a brother like their friend, like their brother is
Yes.
their best friend. Now, do they cross and go to the other end?
No, that one of
That's
course
what I'm
over
saying.
boundaries.
Well, thank you for mentioning the word boundaries.
Listen,
you so much.
listen, Rohanna. Ebiseera ebisinga oyinza ogamba nti no, this one is my blood. Okitegeera sisobola muga cause tosobola gamba ti no, I'll share this and this with my brother. Okitegeera
Now, this is what I want to tell you. When you talked about boundaries, and I loved that. with every friendship, if a friendship has no boundaries, even if it's a girl to girl friendship, it won't last. Now this is what you do. You create boundaries, and like I mentioned in the beginning, friendships go beyond our sex. They go beyond our sometimes they go beyond the religion or anything of a sort. Fact that I've kept him for that long time, it means it came to a level where he understands me, where he sees me, he looks at me with eyes of a sister. That's why clean up boundaries. Now I'm driving a point like this. That's why I cannot go to his house and sleep over, and we are sleeping too. There are boundaries because I am his friend. I cannot go to his room and undress from there. The boundaries that will get He is your friend. But then keep the friendship,
there are some people who are free to that extent. There are some people who are free to that extent.
Then you're doing it wrong. When it goes the all way round, I don't blame anybody. We must have boundaries when it comes to friendship. Yeah, he's a male friend. But then, he is a male. I mean, he is a male creature.
I've had several people nga, that one is my best friend, and because he's my best friend, I can do everything that I want.
Oh, my dear, when you're close to going to doing everything, those are friends with benefits.
Because I'm very sure,
fact that we are friends, he respects my body so much that when he sees me going wrong, because he is a friend.
Yes, he's a friend, but then even your boy lover or your hubby can tell you that.
No, there are men who cannot say that.
Listen,
haven't you seen a man then you're seated in a way that is inappropriate? They do that. We have girlfriends who cannot even tell you.
I've never had a friend like that one. I don't know. But
there are even girlfriends who cannot even tell you your cloth is dirty. You're having your menstruation. Yeah, things like that. They just laugh around. And
then that one isn't
that's what
your
I'm
friend.
telling you. Friendship goes beyond. It goes beyond. When we are digging down into friendships, a friend has to be this somebody who also wants you to have chance, who wants to see you succeed. It shouldn't be about the selfishness. There are also people we call friends, and then they are so selfish. They want to succeed. And then we call them friends to but then when they want to see, they are, it's about competition when it comes to them. That is one of the reasons.
Then I've always heard this from people who stay in Kampala. They're like, Kampala to Gatambos.
Things like, and then you call such a person a friend. I was saying this is one of the things, the hardest part I've found when it comes to girlfriends. Yes. It is all about competition. Ani asinga okulabika obulungi, ani asinga okubeera bwati baagala kugenda maaso bokka. Friendship should be you wanting to see me succeed at whatever I do. We might be in different arenas. I mean, my friend could be a doctor. I am into media. I am into coaching and things like that. When they find an opportunity, the first person they will think of, it's a coaching opportunity, bajja kubiranze kubanga mukwano gwayagala okulaba ng'ogenda wa ng'ogenda maaso.
And Royhana, for your case, how do you maintain a male best friend?
Okay, and like I've said, it's been 10 whole years. We met in school. The reasons why he is my friend, first of all, before time, I wasn't a born-again Christian. And by the way, he was a Seventh-day Adventist. Then during the course of the time, I got born again. That was after campus. He also got born again. And then I've kept him. One of the reasons is he prays for me. He is a believer. He loves God. And the fact that he loves God, he is so respectful. I love people who are respectful.
I just love that.
He is so respectful. And then he loves me to the extent that he wants to see me go forward. When anything has to do with me, even if it's about my relationship, even if it's about family, like we went to a level of bringing each other to our families. By the way, do you ever introduce your friends to your family?
Why not?
If you cannot introduce your friend to your family, then there is a question mark around there. So introduce him, and then he is respectful. Like I said, I maintain him because of the boundaries. Like we draw boundaries, there must be boundaries. If you don't draw boundaries, it's going to fail.
For example, I don't know how you go about it, but in most cases, the friends that I have, most of the friends that I have, like, who are boys, abasinga bajja mukwana. in the first place.
And then that
they
one does.
approach you nga bakola
By the way, we
ki?
misunderstand these male people.
Yes.
When they come to you in such an approach, yokukwano, yotayagala kubeera mukwano go. Tomubuzaabuza. He has come direct. Ayagala kukwana. Obokitegera. My friend came to me, like I said, we were young.
Yes.
But he came to me as a friend. Actually, over all these years, tayogera nko kigambo kya kukwana. He looks at me with eyes of a sister.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like alabika bwantunulira adabanga na kapere. Tadabanga I can be a girlfriend. You get it? And I know the people he dates. He knows the people I date.
Yes,
Yeah. So we've maintained it because of the boundaries.
But
I want
don't
to
you
emphasize these things of boundaries. Nti bwe mutakolawo boundaries mwenge mikwano, things are going to be hard. I tell you, that's why you find a wogambe, you go to his room, then you undress. He has a girlfriend, then you want to get it. You want to call all that time just because they are your friend.
That is
out.
I know you always share a lot of jazz. You always share a lot of things.
Yeah, that it
Oyinza
has
okubanga
helped
maybe
me.
bakunyiziza maybe your boyfriend, like I mean your hubby, your partner akunyiziza, and you go there. Most boys just sibagalako, most of them take that as an advantage. Okitegeera wogenda n'omukabire nakuye and you're like mwana the other guy akoze what they take that as an advantage.
Then
ne bakuwe.
I'm giving you a trick here. You should also be cautious, as in sometimes we are so vulnerable. You go to his home, then you are all crying.
No.
You're everywhere.
No, I don't know. I think it's just a weakness too.
Don't be just so
boys.
vulnerable. And then, by the way, as we grow into friendship, that's why I told you we outgrow friends. You reach at a certain level, and then you leave them, you cut them off.
Because I think nyinza otuuka point nengamba ati okay, I have nyigirizibwa, like I'm really pressed okitegeere on such and such an issue and I feel like I have a friend who's a boy. Ayinza okunyambako tegeera my partner may be a little better. Ayinza yo okufuna engeri gy'annyonnyolamu about the situation that is really going round okitegeera. So nengenda and I'm like, you know what, mwana gwe nasanze gundi nga alina omuwala omulala okitegeera. I try to explain to you, but then abamu, instead of being good friends, speak to me bulungi, or at least obeeko n'engeri gy'onzizaamu amaanyi oga nti abamu bagenda okulaba nga mfunye opportunity. That's what I hate from most
then
boys.
That's not a friend, and natural by the friendship doesn't have to be about them telling you what you want to hear. Akugambe kyayagala okuwulira. A friend should be also frank and open and tell you this. Here, Miriam, you messed up. You refuse to maybe to pick his calls for a long time. You messed up, and they tell you the truth. That is also a good friend. Akugamba mazima, you're supposed to do this.
I have a friend. I have a friend who's a boy, and most times, was it like yesterday about one, that he called me and he was like, "Go Miriam Oloza, nze kati wafuna, like we are friends for what?" Okitegeera nga yomba. I rarely call him. Instead of saying he's the one who calls me, and when twala something like 2 weeks nga simukubidde, oba sikyo. Likewise to me, nange waraawo okunkubira aba a month biki nga nayo manyi nkukyaye sikyakwa tokyalina mugaso.
Like I said, friendship, the friendships are to be watered. Why do you take long without calling a friend? You should water, like invest. Like I said, we forget to invest into friendships. And then on the other side of friendship, sometimes a lot of things happen to us during these friendship things, and then that's where you find a lot of people saying, like, they have built walls around themselves. When it comes to friendships, they hurt you, they disappointed you. Friends betray us sometimes, because you cannot study a person like 100%. Sometimes you overtrust them and then they betray you. We've had marriages that are breaking because of friends. You have brought your friend home and then he has snatched the boyfriend.
And I don't know, but
and then things go
that
way
really
around.
happens to girls. Yes, I support girlfriends. That's
why I talked about boundaries. You have them, but then bakomawa. That is also a point.
Some girls, you cannot be coming to my place. You call yourself my friend. Now when I know Zenga, you're all naked. And you know that my man is around. That's not.
So like I was saying, we need the people. Leaving alone the disappointments, the arguments we always have. There is nowhere you're going to go without. We need our friends. We are here because of our friends. We have had opportunities that friends have helped us with. We need friends wherever we go. So there is nowhere you're going to go or do anything and complete it without friends. I see girlfriends who are like me. I mind my own business. You will mind your business until when you realize you can't buy the stuff you sell. You need friends to market it. You need friends to recommend you. You need friends to to take you everywhere. So
Yes.
friendships are so important, and
Yes.
we need them. The conversation has been a long conversation, and we can go on and on and on. We've been talking about friendships. You have been watching the Girls Podium. My name is Christine, and
Miriam.K.
see you next time. Bye.
Are you looking for quality education? St. Jude Nursery and Primary School should be your number one choice. It is a day and boarding school fully registered by the Ministry of Education and Sports. We offer half and full bursaries to best performers. We participate in various sports and co-curricular activities like music, dance and drama. We are located in Mukono, Kabanga. Contact us on 0756 848393 or 0701 830335 and 0782 806102. St. Jude Nursery and Primary School. Strive for a better future.
PTV. Your will, your choice.